Saints, he should have said, well, nah, you can't get the Saints.
Yeah. Just save his ass and that headache.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Ain't trade him, though.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He's superstar, but he ain't no X Factor.
I still take it, though. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Send Beckham.
Send him to...
You use the Cowboys playbook?
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And, Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Set, ready. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, King. It's caught by OBJ. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Second and 4.
Oh, catch that!
But that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's 3rd and 4.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
King now from the gun on third down, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Imagine if I had Lamar on that play. Don't worry, you'll find out soon.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Man, I would have juked you, bitch. You box.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Did y'all try to balance out the division swag?
We ain't trying to balance out nothing, bro.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now King throwing to start the drive. He's got it to Williams. And he takes this one down.
Boy, if that nigga wasn't right there, I know you would have been hot, boy.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
What is funny?
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out.
And he holds it in
Yeah,
for the
fuck out of here, nigga.
Touchdown.
DK?
DK Metcalf with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That was beautiful. That was just beautiful.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
To DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
Ooh, DK?
Took them an this is
blocked. Oh, come on.
And the Rams have got it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him.
Nigga.
And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Hollywood was balling this year, bro.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember
the nigga, what he got,
told the head coach,
he was getting hurt, though.
Coach, why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly.
I thought it was Hollywood just couldn't stay healthy the whole time.
Has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to
relax. Down raggedy-ass ankle.
Bad move. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Complete. Richardson has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And here's another interception.
Get up, nigga.
Of this first quarter. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get
that should be interference.
Because
nigga all on my back.
Ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Mike 10.
Throwing again. King. Flushed out right.
Oh, throw it!
Can't find
And a nigga was
anywhere
open.
to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Allen leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. King throwing on 3rd and long. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think
Oh my
in this
God.
situation,
I didn't even try
the
to.
defender is making sure
That's
the guy can
annoying
hold
shit.
on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant
I'm
the
seeing the
flag.
X
No,
to
I'm
try
with
to.
you. There was
I don't know what I was
contact,
doing,
but
bro.
I'm happy they
I
kept
kicked
that
it way
flag
too
in the
early
back
than I
pocket.
wanted to.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down and 4. Murray.
Nigga, that's twice! Oh my God, bro. Nigga know he shouldn't even be making him throw.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position?
Boy, this should have been a pick.
A nice attacking
Come on,
play
D. Frank.
that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, I know you wasn't just. I know you ain't telling me that right now.
Catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
It ain't enough, nigga. It ain't enough.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. He is taken down at the 21
It ain't
for a
enough.
short gain of 2.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have
I
the
know how
goods.
this game is, nigga. I'm gonna look up. Next thing you know, I'm down fucking. You up 2 scores.
On 2nd
Get off the
down,
block.
it's Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 3rd down, Murray. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
I
successful.
miss my defense. I'm gonna miss my defense, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 31-yard line. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Check. Check hot route.
First down, Murray. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Mike 7. They're going to need some therapy after this. 7's a Mike. Record.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray fighting, lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. Play action. Now it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And they almost had another one.
Pick it off!
They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick.
And that last ditch
4th
animation
down.
so ass.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Oh, see how the fuck the niggas
These
can pick
kickers
that
now,
off
it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
To throw is King on 3rd and 2.
Man, what kind of fucking throw is that?
Picked up by Dane
Oh my
Cruikshank.
God, bro.
And he will score. Touchdown, LA. And a quick return as they're finally able to take him down.
Let's go, interception, baby, let's go.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now hard.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
On the positive side, it did pick up a first down, and it was a decent gain. But from the defense's perspective, they're pretty happy it didn't break big. And when that happens, offense is now showing its hand. They've shown us that play. Maybe we can hold them the rest of the game.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll let him, and he fires.
Like, why is he throwing it so bad?
Picked off at about the 31. That's sort of a second quarter to
That nigga overthrew him like crazy, bro.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Rams on third down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Man, why you not trying to return it, nigga? God, this shit's stupid.
And great special teams work here.
Nobody 20 yards away, nigga. Catch it.
6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's King. Off play action.
Throw the ball!
It's gonna be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep
God
worrying about big play.
damn, bro.
Can this be
Throw the
perfect? You just have to get the
ball.
ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle,
Not even
that was
throwing it that
discussed
far.
when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 42-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Murray. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
You got nothing. 48 for Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. To throw again, King. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on 3rd and long. King. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Here we go. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Swap. Switch.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be second down.
Why, man?
So on
This
second
nigga
down,
been
the field goal unit is
okay.
on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 34. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Queen of it, dog.
That work what you supposed to fucking be.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard battle. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, he shifts past him.
Nigga, good
And he'll get it
tackle.
up across the 20.
I just knew you was going to bite on that, dog. I was waiting for that little hit stick animation, boy.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead, and they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
I know not to run the opposite way of that.
spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. King now, looking to throw on second down. It's caught. Beckham. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now King from the gun on third down. He'll let it go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. King from the gun, he'll throw.
Oh, nigga!
End zone.
I'll take it, though.
Got it.
God, that was wrong, nigga, though.
End zone touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 43 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
On that end route.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn, I'm going to miss my squad, man. Shit. I worked hard on this defense, bro.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime
start.
hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Yeah. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Excuse me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
They got the highest rated.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now here is another interception.
You do it every down.
36. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but...
What the hell? Man, he did.
Winds up incomplete. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Say it before they even call it. That's like that's Beckham, bro. That nigga make that
makes
cat
a call.
climb
No
for it,
touchdown there. Wipe it off the board. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold on, D. Frank. My bad, man. You ready? I'll take it off here if you ain't.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it,
oh,
and
I should have just...
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is King. Throwing again. He finds his target, Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. DK Metcalf saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by one more.
Need some fucking...
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Warren.
The younger one.
Man, go to sleep, boy. Your ass falling asleep and shit.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
Oh, nigga!
You might need to go to...
God damn! Shit! See, I was... Oh, my God. So I was sitting there, I was trying to like play in between, you know what I mean?
Sometimes we see upsets
Those
in the
two
wild
routes.
card round.
I said, there's no way that nigga gonna make that throw to that other post. I said, fuck,
I
let me
did
stick
not
on this.
see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There's a couple
can't my
of
quarterback
photos
make
talking
throws
about
like that?
travel plans for next weekend. They might want
What's
to
his
cancel
own power?
those.
Yeah, I would say so because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get
I
their
like when this
security
nigga gets
deposit
the ball.
back.
This will be taken short.
Big man with football. He was a tackle. Swag said I could take you to the fullback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Nigga be
And
playing
he'll be
better than what
taken
his
down, but
overall
not
is.
before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
All day, every day.
On first down, Williams. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
From the gun on third down, King. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Here's King on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin.
So you ain't gonna let nobody trade no rookie swag, even though the season over with.
Now from the 27.
What season over with?
The NFL season.
King. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Looking to throw. King. He finds Beckham complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Odell Beckham, 27 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I wonder why he lit up like that.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
I think that's what you work on. Keep them blocking.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. And now here is another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
They're not ready for this.
King now. Going to throw again. It's caught by OBJ. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now King to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He'll find Metcalf. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. King throwing on 4th down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Odell Beckham His second touchdown of the night as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by one more.
58, Rams 19.
Oh, shit. That nigga Rahul got Tyree Jackson again. Oh, boy.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Crazy.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
To throw is King. Off the play fake. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Boy.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
No, it's 2020.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's
let me look
another
at my roster now.
touchdown.
I got time. See what I need to.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close.
Evan Ingram on the block, show on the cutting.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover
what
from
you got
it.
On the block?
And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
This one
What you want for Dion? Guys?
Spins by. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Who you a quarterback, defense?
Let me get guys.
Say what?
Let me get guys.
You trading Lamar?
Yeah, not to you.
I seen you Darren James and guys for Lamar.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are
Man, what else you doing? And
here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final?
I don't know what else I can do, big dog.
I want some butt lipstick and
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Murray now on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This might be the worst defense I have ever started off
3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt
69
Coleman.
speed defensive end.
That's right. Then gets it with the I believe it's against Washington Redskins.
That's correct.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to get him
70,
yet again. That is his
69
third
speed
sack tonight.
defense
They
win.
can't figure
71.
him
These my
out.
stars.
Pass protection has been a
71
problem
speed.
all night long as
They
they come
strong
up
as fuck,
facing
though.
second and a bundle.
Better be strong. That damn
Here's
speed.
King to throw.
Why we ain't get
Nigga,
cut out?
god damn.
Damn,
Curious
bro.
way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it
I
winds
got
up a
Davenport,
safety.
though. He
All
gonna
right, Charles,
start.
help me out here.
He
Fourth quarter,
22.
you've got the lead, and
85
you run
speed,
backwards
88
into the end
acceleration.
zone. You're just trying to do too much.
Spin, swing, spin, bull, strip, high motor.
Talks
that
about
definition
running
of niggas
backs,
be saying,
or people
they call
running the
speed
football,
fags.
running north-south,
Man,
getting
community,
upfield.
that's you, Chad.
He went way in the opposite
Bro, I
direction,
don't even
and that's
get
going to
into that
cost his
gay
team.
ass
It
community.
cost him big time. Still
Oh,
leading,
nigga, that's
but it
what you want.
costs him.
Just let you know.
The LA
Love some
offense
speed.
ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's
We in
left, because
trouble.
victory, not a chance now.
Why?
And I can't
Be
wait to
frank.
see
Why
how
is the
they
nigga
actually
just
go
sitting
about
there
doing
standing
it,
like
because
that?
there are a lot of people
Yeah.
watching the body language of the
Doing
guys on the
James,
field
boy,
now,
you
and if
gonna
they
do-
call
you gonna
plays
do
that
everything.
get executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Throwing on first down is Murray. He's going to let it fly.
I should have picked that
Bats
off.
it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an
Boy.
interception.
Wow.
I got a hard hitting safety.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few
I
times
know
in this
everybody
game.
can't get a
Offensive
sack.
line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing
Boy,
a
I
lot
put
of
that
pressure.
new hand on that nigga. He using a swim
Fortunate
move
just to
with
get
that
rid
bitch.
of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability
How
though,
you
to
do
stop
that,
the
Jay?
pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Yo,
So
man.
now 3rd and 10. They had
I
the
just put
big
a
play to
glove on
start
it.
the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throwing now is Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's unable to haul it
Here,
in.
boy.
So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
You ain't doing nothing.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing to start the drive. King. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, 86. He sneaked.
Didn't get hurt.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped
I
behind
thought
the
you
line.
leaves him bad. Why you
They
making it
said
seem like a
beginning of
game
the
play?
season they wanted to get